this is Becca from ESPN interviewing Ray Lewis, the captain of the Baltimore Ravens. Hello, Ray. Do you think that your team views you as a leader?
Absolutely. I always strive for the best. Whatever the general says, everyone follows. I try to create a culture which exemplifies everything I stand for. It's not football that drives me. It's the brotherhood and loyalty of my teammates. We all understand that we're playing for something bigger than us.
The Ravens are considered the underdogs. What do you think about that?
I always believe that we are the best football team on the field when we come together. We are physically and mentally tougher than any team out there. We all play our hearts out for each other. We're playing for each other, the organization, and the city of Baltimore. We will win.
This is going to be your last season in the NFL. After 17 seasons, how difficult is this going to be?
The hardest thing to walk away is from my brotherhood. I understand that I'm a focal point to the fans and to the city. We're in a championship fight. We need everybody to have positive energy. Last year after we lost, and I told everyone to keep their heads up high. We'll be back next year. We won't give up.
Thank you very much, Ray. James, I now have a question for you. As Ray's teammate, what is the most important thing that he has taught you?
Don't ever complain in life and don't ever waste time in life. If you want to get something done, then go and get it done. He's the role model. He's the example of what it means to face crucial circumstances, and because of the mindset, you can do anything and overcome any obstacles.
Hi, this is Q from ESPN, here with James from Baltimore Ravens. Who has influenced you?
I believe the biggest influence in football career this season is Coach Harbaugh. He has been given the position because he cares greatly about his responsibility on the field. He's also very knowledgeable when it comes to playing the game, and he makes it easy to trust in the direction.
Sounds like a pretty great coach. How exactly does he influence you?
Coach is very assertive when it comes to getting us to practice to the best of our ability. Not to the point where he becomes overpowering, but just enough to push us to the best Raven we can be. He's also great of using inspiration appeals to motivate us when we're feeling down.
That's great. Sounds like you depend heavily on him when it comes to being a great team.
Definitely. We depend on his direction and position as our coach to lead us to victory. Without him, we would never come this far.
Well, you guys have made it this far. The Super Bowl is just around the corner. Do you guys as players work together to influence others in a way that can lead better team dynamics?
Well, I know that because to our respect each other as players and individuals, we perform better as a team. We've come to admire our unique personalities and talents. This admiration has helped create greater friendships throughout the team, which has further led us to become closer as a team. Captain Ray Lewis admires and rallies the team to win the Super Bowl.
The awesome dynamics of this team seem to have proven to a big factor for the Ravens. You guys are doing great.
Thank you. We look forward to the big game.
Hi, this is Sarah from ESPN, here with Oscar from the Baltimore Ravens. How important is Sunday's game?
Very important. It's a Super Bowl between the Ravens and the 49ers. It doesn't get bigger than this.
When you're on the field, how has task culture performed?
Task culture is performed both while I'm on and off the field. It is performed when I am on the field because I believe it is my duty to fulfill certain steps in order to stop the 49ers from getting in the end zone.
Are you ready to play some football? It's Sunday Night Football. It's a Super Bowl between the Ravens and the 49ers. Let's dominate. Let's go. Motivate.
Task culture is also performed off the field in that my coaches are empowered to make certain plays in the result of the team moving forward on the field and much closer to the trophy.
So what's really going on, Ray?
Oh, we're dominating the 49ers on both ends of the field, making us a step closer to winning the Super Bowl.
So what does that have to do with task culture?
Well, if the Ravens perform well as a team by completing the direction given by our coaches, it will result in moving down the field and putting points on the board. The Ravens need to execute our game plan in order for us to stop the 49ers from scoring before the first quarter ends.
How on earth are the 49ers going to come back from this deficit? Could it be with a power outage during the game?
After the blackout, the 49ers managed to put 2 scores on the board. This caused the Ravens to make decisions on what to change in order to keep the victory from the 49ers. What did this result in?
It resulted in the Super Bowl to be close after all. Although we had momentum and firm control over the 49ers before the power outage, it seemed to change the entire game. It also caused both coaches to decide the next steps going for another touchdown, since little consultation was amongst the players who felt unmotivated after the lights went out.
So what does this tell us about the role of culture and unspoken social norms? With the power outage over, the game resumed. Ray Lewis, a Baltimore Ravens player, helped lead his team to victory, even though the power outage changed the momentum of the game. The 49ers scored quickly after and cut the Ravens' lead down to only a touchdown. The score after the quarter was Baltimore Ravens 28 to San Francisco 49ers 21. The game was down to who had the ball last. Although this didn't matter to the 49ers since the Ravens were about to win the game, they still played to win. The 49ers even broke an unspoken sportsmanship norm after rushing the Ravens quarterback, causing the sports reporters and the Ravens team to be upset. The 49ers weren't going to let the game end or admit a defeat against their opponent just by kneeling down. In the end, the Ravens came together and brought appropriate attitudes, effective power, and unique culture, all that led them to victory.
All right, go.